Hi. I am going to do another devotional. This one. I need to do it for myself. I unfortunately was watching a channel I don't watch anymore. And I shouldn't have been watching it because they mentioned me without mentioning me. And of course, they said something that wasn't true. And it's really annoying. The YouTube things that went on this past year have been very hurtful and very annoying, very mean. And yes, I call it bullying because that's what it is. I don't care if people don't think it's bullying. I think it is. When somebody makes a whole video about you and when somebody you're crushing on is just using you for their channel, and then this person today, well, that I listened to today, it was from a couple days ago, says I was on the channel to get views on my channel when that was the last thing on my mind. I was crushing on that person. And I went to that place because I was crushing on that person. And I went to that place because this person gave me the location. So, like, and they were just talking about how they didn't want me there. And I was just like, it's hurtful. But, you know, I wish I hadn't even watched that. And I'm going to read this now. Can the wedding guest mourn as long as the bridegroom is with him? Matthew 9:15. If you had a bank that credited your account each morning with $86,000, carried no balance over to the next day, allowed you to keep no cash in your account, and every evening canceled whatever was unspent, what would you do? Draw out every cent, of course. We all have such an account, and its name is time. Each day we get 86,000 seconds. Every night we have no balance left. Nothing carries over. There are no overdrafts. But we get a fresh new supply every 24 hours. An old grandfather clock had this inscription: when I was a child, I laughed and wept. Time crept. When I was a youth, I dreamed and talked. Time walked. When I became a full-grown man, time ran. And later, as I older grew, time flew. Soon I shall find, while traveling on, time gone. Will Christ have saved my soul by then? This is an interesting message, except for one flaw. At a special moment in history, on a hill outside Jerusalem, Christ already saved our souls. As a child, youth, adult, and aged person, our salvation is already accomplished by Christ once and for all time. His savings account is as full as our new account each day. Dear Lord of time, thank you for your generous gift of this day that I must spend and not hoard. Amen. That's good. It does my soul good to read those. And I do the daily devotion for myself. And that's how I changed, since before I was so legalistic and so other focused and trying to get others to believe like me, and I don't do that anymore. But I went back to Christianity for myself. It was for me. I'm just happier with my belief, and with my higher power, because my great loneliness and you know, abandonment trauma from childhood. I mean, even though my parents stayed together, I oftentimes felt abandoned by them. And I'm going through classes with the crappy childhood fairy. And I'm going to a 12-step recovery group, codependency group. And I may as yet still sign up for BetterHelp. I'm thinking about it. I had the problem before I signed up for BetterHelp after leaving Georgia, because in Georgia I had the best therapist that was free at the health department. And then I left Georgia, and also that counselor discontinued her internship. It was only, I think, for a summer or for a fall term, maybe it was. It was before I left Georgia. And so when I got up to Illinois, I knew I was going to be traveling, and I was going to be, I thought I was going to be most of the time in California. I spent some of the time in California by my brother, and then some of the time traveling in my RV at my friends near St. Louis in Illinois. And so with BetterHelp, they wanted you to see a therapist licensed in the state you were in. And so that was the problem I had with that. And also I didn't seem to find another therapist that I clicked with. And I also had a time zone problem. And I think it was on BetterHelp's part that there was the problem, but it might have also been me, I don't know, because my computer has always been on California time, and then I was in Central Time in Illinois, and then, but anyway, so I stopped with that therapist, and I had more, money was tighter, and I didn't quite know really how it was gonna go with traveling in the RV, and so money wise, also I quit BetterHelp. I think that was in September or August before I left. No, I mean November 2020 is when I left in my RV from Illinois, and I stopped BetterHelp. So, but yeah, there's things. I'm really proud of myself for going to the 12-step group, and I went, all those things. I was overwhelmed, and I needed some chill down alone time after last weekend, because I went to the concert. I went to a concert on Friday night, Saturday night, and Sunday night. And Saturday all day I had a picnic. I went to a codependency group in the morning and a codependency group in the evening after the barbecue. And so, but I am proud of myself for reaching out and trying to socialize, because I've honestly had more social anxiety because of my bad experiences on YouTube with people. I just really don't trust anybody. So it's hard, but I'm trying to work through it. And yeah, that's my story, but I'm doing good. I love y'all. Pray for Red. Red will pray for you. Love you. I think it's time for Glow. Gonna go watch Carol's live. Glorious Life on Wheels. Love you. Bye.